Hello, 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 everyone. It's good to see everyone here with me here on Vino Entertainment TV. And today's topic is going to be about child support and baby mama and baby daddy drama. I'm just trying to stir some mess up. That's all. You know, I'm always doing something, but like I said before, it's an adult show with adult topics. So, that's how it go. I hope everyone's doing okay. Hello, Miss Helen, Sarah, Miss Wicked Angel. I'm glad you all are here with me, to enjoy the show on Vino Entertainment TV. And today, we got a lot of great topics we're going to talk about, um, some things that's going on right now with mothers and fathers, child support, drama with the baby mama, with the baby daddy, things of that sort, how we sometimes had it going on in our household, or maybe just, someone we may know that has the same problems that we're talking about as of today. And today I call it the round table because the round table, I have two guests, well, three guests with me. One is Past That Perk, and the other one is Little Boy. He's a guest, and there's another one which is Pretty Black. She's also going to be a guest also as well at the round table here at Vino Entertainment TV. So right now I'm not at home. I'm out in the community, just doing the community work with people and everything, trying to get things situated, to let people know who I am and what I have to offer as with my adult show, with Vino Entertainment TV as well. But like I said, we're not biased here. If this is a man and woman show. It's not just basic for a woman. It's basic for everyone to join in and enjoy the great topics that we have to share with you and laugh and enjoy and and do some remembering things of that sort. Just enjoying our day today. I know it's kind of early. I came on kind of early, about 3 o'clock. I know a lot of people probably still at work, but I'm just going to make it work with what I have right now. But, I am a growing channel right now, and I am going to make things, make some big changes as well as I grow here at Vino Entertainment TV. Um, Let me just start talking about child support. You know, Child support is basically not for the women to spend on themselves. Sometimes women get child support and forget about what the money is really for. Sometimes parents, fathers also get child support. Mothers do pay child support as well as fathers pay child support. So it's an equal thing on both sides who pay child support, men and women. Um, but I know when a mother gets child support, there are some 50-50, I'll say 50-50, out of 100, that do take child support the right way and pay, the things that they're supposed to pay with their kids as far as haircuts, shoes, keep them going to the doctor, keep the checkups going, what I'm saying? Make sure that their teeth are pretty, what I'm saying? Make sure they got the correct shoes on their feet, the right clothing, things of that sort that you're supposed to do with child support when you have child support. And I do understand when you have child support coming in that you do have other bills as far as light bill, food or that things of that sort. If you're not getting any financial help or food stamps from the state, I do understand that you do have to use that money sometime for those things as far as food or help on the rent or a little bit on the light bill. So that also can be used as far as with the child support that you are getting for your kid as well. And another subject I'm going to talk about is baby mama and baby daddy drama. On that note, um, my question is, why do women get mad at the baby dads when they find a new girlfriend or get into a new relationship and they don't want their kids to be involved with the new dad, with their dad and the new girlfriend or the new wife of some sort? That's also another thing that I don't understand right now that's going on with mothers and fathers, because women have to understand when you yourself have kids with a mate that's not living with you, there is times where you can get that rest that you needing so bad, as far as when you are crowded with your kids, what I'm saying, around a lot of kids at your feet at the present time. And what I mean by that is when you are a mother and you're not having a good relationship with the father, still let your child go to the father's home, because of the fact that it do affect the kid in some sort of way. And that, we want to take care of our kids, like I said, at all costs, protect them in any kind of way. And when, ladies, when you have child support, when you have your kid, that one week, that weekend when you don't have your kid and that the father has that kid, there's your time of break. There's your time to get out, do things that you want to do, enjoy your time with your girlfriends, or just curl up on the couch and get your glass of wine, enjoy your good drama movie, or a good science fiction movie, or a good action movie at the present time. You know what I'm saying? So that is your time of getting away and getting relaxation. And then that next weekend, when you have your time with your child, that's your time to be productive with your child and have a good time and build your memories with your child at that present time.
Say something about that third, but some females is not about that time.
Anyway, I have somebody interrupting me, but anyway, let me just go ahead and finish, sir. So that way, fathers can have a break as well on their weekend. So you basically sharing your weekend with the father. It's like one weekend you have them, one weekend you don't, one weekend you have them, one weekend you don't. That way, each parent can have a break and each parent can enjoy their time with their kid. But as I said, I got some guests here at the round table with me, but one named Little Boy. Little Boy was going to interrupt me when I was talking about what's going on. So we're going to let him go ahead and speak on what he has to say. So, Little Boy, on this subject for his child support, or is it on a subject as a baby mama drama and baby daddy drama?
We're gonna go for 1,000 baby mama drama.
Okay.
Baby mama drama. Okay. When you giving your child that weekend time period, okay, and you been paying your child support, okay, you been giving. So you look online and see her in Mexico getting the tummy tuck or something, or getting the facial, So you spending money. Why are you spending money while you have your son? Hey, I'm not mad about it. I love spending money on my son. That's my first son. But I'm not gonna give money to you for you and your nigga, your boyfriend, my bad. Your boyfriend go out there to Mexico and have a good time, padre, and having tequila drinks and margaritas and stuff. That's not me. I got my son here, taking him to school every day, getting him dressed, ironing his clothes. My wife that I'm with right now helping me out. She was taking him to school, getting him dressed. We were helping each other out. While his mama, not the mom I'm with right now, his mama was going to Padre. Come on now. Everybody say life is supposed to be equal when you marry somebody after you get divorced. But some females not like that. Some females take that money, and it's what year is now? What year is it now?
It's a 2022.
Okay, 2022. So 2022. If you was a big girl back in 2018, you first met that nigga, that man. Hey, why change up? Why you gonna meet an 18-year-old, 19-year-old? They want to change up, eating salads and eating.
So, in other words, she's spending her money, her child support money, on her young boyfriend and on her body to basically she building herself a new body.
Yeah.
With your child support money.
Yeah.
And she's not doing. She's supposed to be doing with your son.
I know of.
And she's spending all the child support money on herself.
Yeah. That's
so how do that actually make you? So I understand that makes you mad, but
I mean mad. I don't get mad. It's money. Everybody make money. Everybody get money. Long as you get money, you can't get mad by money. I spend money every day. I buy stuff I should be buying every day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just have a good life. But that's how my paycheck after I pay child support. So I pay $450. I'm not tripping about no money. I never trip about no money because I'm a grown man. I know what I did growing up. When you know what you did growing up, take care of your responsibility. That's all I gotta say on that because I take care of my responsibility. I never call my ex-wife and say, hey, I want some money back. I've been taking care of my son for the longest. No, it's not like that. I love my son. That's my first son. So I'm going to take care of my first son, even where it go. If I got to catch the bus, I'm going to pick him up from the bus stop. I'm gonna walk go get them if I ain't got a car. I really don't. You know, your first kids. If you have a kid, it's your first one. You know what you'll do for your first one. You'll go out the wages for your first one. So it's not like he my third one. You know when you get your third kid, you be like, hey, he'll learn.
So how old right now? So how old is your son right at this present time?
10, 9, 9, 99. He 9. Who? 12.
He's 12.
He 12, my bad. Yeah.
Okay. So by him being 12, he's a young adult, so he know what's going on. So I know he want money now in his pocket as a young adult. So he's not getting any of that money since his mom is basically taking all the money from child support and doing things that she want to do with. So he's basically lacking some of the things that he want to do with some of his child support money as he want to grow up as a young man. Because he has to know that you are doing for him, paying as far as paying child support. And you know, I know he understands it, but I know that he wants his own money in his pocket. Every young man at the age of growing up at the age of 12, somewhere along that age, 12 between 12 and 15, 12 and 16, they would like to have some kind of money in their pocket.
They start recognizing things that they see. You know what I'm saying? I know my daddy give him money when he come over. I go to my daddy's house, he give me money. He always tell me the truth that he giving money to child support. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't lie to my son at all. My son is an educated son. He is smart. When you talk to him and get him the directions that he need or the right conversation, he gonna give you the right conversation back. That what he see around his mama house. I'm not asking no questions. I don't. Hey, it's your mama. Hey, it is what it is. But you come to me and tell me that you haven't got this, you haven't got that because you've been bad. Okay, you been bad. I get that, but I asking my son, well, how bad you been being? Why your mama spending child support money? Or why she ain't bought you nothing? My son got some raggedy shoes on, and his mama got some stiletto red bottoms on. You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Yeah.
You going to you going Bath and Body Works and chilling, going out to eat every day, eating good food. I'm talking about the food. I ain't talking about Luby's. I ain't talking about Red Lobster. I'm talking about them $100 plates.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? But
so, do you and the mother have a good relationship, or y'all have a so-so relationship, or y'all don't have a good relationship? Period.
We don't have a relationship. Period. We have a relationship. Period. I'm trying to call me when my son did something bad. And that's it. You got an 18-year-old, you got a 19-year-old husband, boyfriend at your house. You better not touch my son.
Well, I mean, if he's staying there, why could he not? Why can't he punish him if he's there? I mean, if you're not there, and the man is there staying with the mother, and the son is there with the mother, and you're home with your wife on your side, why can't he discipline your son if discipline need to be at this present time?
No.
Why not?
You up on 22 years old. How you gonna discipline a young boy at 12 years old? You can't discipline nobody because you ain't been disciplined. You been around. You just turned water color, 19, 20 years old. You just got your motherfucking ears unwet. So you really can't say nothing. You can't discipline nobody's kids when your ears are still wet. And your mama is still changing your diaper. So basically, you need to sit in that corner and mind your business and call the baby daddy. If you don't call baby daddy, that boy needs to sit in that corner. You'll be bored for that boy.
So he's not allowed to discipline your son, even though he's there with the mother and your son in the same household.
We're gonna play Xbox or something. We're gonna play PlayStation, Xbox. Nah.
So what if the foot was on the other? What was the foot? What was the foot is on the other? What was the shoes on the other foot? How would you feel about that? I mean,
I had that for my life. I had that before.
Okay, tell me about it.
I had that when I met a female. She had 8 kids. I didn't find out she had 8. She had 4. When I got there, she had 8. All right. They grown up kids. Their daddy just left them. I didn't whoop nobody kids. All I did was, hey, Stop all that, man. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all ain't supposed to be doing all that. I'm gonna let your mama know. Yeah, mama gonna find out. I'm gonna show. I'm not whooping nobody's kid, cause some daddies got that
They
thing.
feel the same way you feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. Y'all don't touch nobody's kids. Nobody touch my kids. I'm touching no kids. If my stepson, my son come over there, we got step kids, stepdaughters. I'm not touching your stepdaughter. I'm gonna touch my son and your daughters, and hey, I'm gonna let your wife, your ex-wife, or your baby mama take care of that. Other than that, I'm good. Cause the fact that you don't want that drama. Once you get that drama in your life, it's gonna be hard to get up. Cause a black man that got kids with a female will come over and start drama every day. Every day.
That's right, Sarah.
Every
Sarah
day.
said she do agree with you, and she said you should take her to court. And Miss Helen said exactly, get that court order amended, and get things started. Get things started on that.
Yeah, I gotta do something.
So I mean, since you do pay $450 a month, I mean, you do have a right to see your son. But she's mad at you and she won't let you see your son.
Yeah, because I'm married with somebody else now. I'm living. I got a house, 2-bedroom, big backyard. So she mad that she still staying in apartment complex. Why get mad at me? I do not stay in apartment complexes. I'm not that type of person. A man that stay in apartment complexes. I know how it is. The little kids running around, screaming and hollering. The lawnmower man coming by. I want me a house. If I can take care of my wife and my kids. If I do have some more kids, we have a house already, built already, staying in. Not just, just bad stuff.
Right.
I love kids. I love my son. I love my wife I'm with now. You know what I'm saying? I give her all, my heart.
Right.
But I just, everything happened to a bad reason from somebody. I know my son, he loved me to death. When he come to my house, my son, he do not cry. My son do not whine. My son do not complain. All my son do is want to eat and play the game and not be disturbed. That's all he want to do. My son is not a slave. My son is not a slave. He's not for your stilettos or your house shoes, your phone, or your keys. When you come to daddy's house, it's all about, hey, lay back and chill. I know, or you are stressed out.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna stress you out like that. Yeah. I'm not gonna call your name. I'm not gonna holler for, hey. I'm not gonna do all that. No. I know you need time. Everybody need time to reboot themselves. It's life. Females, men, grown kids, little men. Everybody need time to reboot. It's not like you go to sleep, you gonna wake up, reboot. No. When you go to sleep, you still got the same shit on your mind. My son, my bills, my job, my car.
The everyday routine.
Everything on your fucking your mind. So it's like you gotta think about it. But sometimes you need that break.
Right. I understand. I understand that. But soon he'll be 18 years old.
Oh yeah. I can't wait.
And things gonna really change when he turn 18 years old. You know what I mean?
No, my son's a talker. My son, he's got education as a young boy, 12 years old. So his mouth is smart. So he can tell you what he want and don't want, what he like and don't like.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, he tell me, Daddy, I don't like being over here. If I can help out, come get you from that situation, I'm come get you from the situation. But I know his mama, she's not type of female that's gonna let it go. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what's your thought on that, past that?
Well, I just put it in the chat somewhere. Well, when you look at it like this here, the better parent, be they male or female, should be the parent with the thinking hat. Just because this person here get listened to by the child more, Yeah, that should be the parent that should be the example. And I'm not saying that the other parents shouldn't be example, but somebody got to be the rational thinking person because, like I said in the chat, the child didn't ask to be put here. You know, both parents have to realize that.
Right.
I mean, they got to realize that everything that they do and try to come together about it should be for the best interest of their child. Throw all your feelings and how you feel about it out the window. I mean, it's not about you no more. You brought another life into this world, so. With that said, I mean, that should bring a consciousness to both.
So would it be called a scorned baby mama? You think?
Well, it could be a vast of things. I mean, it depends on what that person's history. I mean, what type of history they had, or what type of prior relationships they had, or mistrust issues, or it could be. I mean, a variety of different things. But at the end of the day, that child has to be the one to be nourished. I mean,
yeah. Well, you know, child support, like I said, it's used for a lot of things, you know, and it's not supposed to be used for your boyfriends or to build your body or to buy you expensive makeup, expensive clothing, expensive shoes. Those things, child support is for the kids to enjoy their life with, and so they can become, you know, a well nutrition young man or a young woman. Child support is taken out of hand. It's not, you know, it's taken out of hand when you say child support. Like I said, I've known some women that pay child support, and I've known plenty of men that have paid child support, and I've known men who supposed to pay child support and just running from paying the child support, you know, and not knowing that they're knowing that their kid need some kind of support from their parent. Even though they're not there and they're running away and owe child support thousands of dollars, but yet refuse to pay child support. And then you have those mothers who have the boyfriends who they put boyfriends on child support, and the boyfriends get all good and back in good with the mom, and you know, start speaking those sweet nothings in her ear and everything, and start speaking sweet nothings and everything in her ear and everything, and he'll sweet talk her to go and drop the child support, you know, not knowing that that's really hurting her kid, you know. And once you drop child support like that, child support is very hard to pick back up again for you to take care of your kid when you definitely need it from the beginning, and you did the wrong thing by believing his boyfriend or getting the goodies, you know, and making you feel good, this and that, and to sweet talk you to go and drop your child support. Now, when you need it, you know, he's not there, and child support is like, they're taking that time by getting some help, and then you're struggling. So once you get child support, you know, I just want to say, stay on top of it. You know, don't let nobody sweet talk you to going to drop your child support, because there's nothing that good can make you drop your child support where you can't be able to take care of your kid for financially, you know, the things that they're needing, you know. And I think the boy, Mr. Little Boy, has something else to say about that.
I ain't trying to drop no child support for nobody. I love my son. All my son live his best life paying child support. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, we good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad about nothing. I'm not frustrated. I love life. I live life. I learn life. Once you love life and learn life, you're good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's no struggle about nothing in the world.
Right.
You know, it's like, my mama always taught me, if you have kids, my mama and my grandma taught me, if you have kids, take care of your kids.
That's right.
Do not deny your kids. My grandma, I used to take my grandma to see my kids that say, the girls say, hey, that's your baby. My grandma and my mom just go over and say, they ain't ours. He know this motherfucker, he know this academy inside my night, my cattle hands. So it's like, I know in life that I had a responsibility when I had my son.
Right.
I had my son.
Right.
My first marriage. Okay. I like having kids. I do not mind having kids. I like taking care of my kids. I go to work every day, 6 days a week. If they let me come to work, I do not mind. If my car gonna take me there, I'm gonna go to work. Right. You know, I do not hold back on work. I love work. I love money. Everybody loves money. Right. I'm not really sit here and spend my money on something that I do not love. Because if I had more kids, I'd take care of more kids I had. Right. I know I got some kids when I was out there doing my thing back in the 2000s, but that's 2000s. You know, the mama taking care of him. You know, that she never wanted for nothing. She never called me for nothing. She never asked me for nothing.
Right.
That's a strong black woman. Because she never came at me. But if she would came and asked me for some money, I would have took care of her on my first marriage. You know what I'm saying? No problem. So, you know, it's no problem to me taking care of my bills, kids, car. It's no problem. I love everything I do in life. I love life to the fullest. I live life.
Right.
I go outside every day in my house in South Dallas. You never know what's gonna happen. The kids gotta have money when you pass away, so you gotta leave money when you leave money. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta leave money.
It's mine. Yeah.
Hey.
So you gotta leave money when you leave money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Get your ass up out here.
I love that shit. You know what I'm saying about this shit. You know, I love life. Life is good. I can never doubt life.
Right. You only got one life to live, so you got to live it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
You sure right. Oh yeah.
You got to live it to the fullest. To live it
Oh,
to the
yeah.
fullest. Hello, Miss TT and Miss Helen. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you all for coming to Vino Entertainment TV. You know, we're just sitting around talking about child support and baby mama and baby daddy drama. You know, what's the big cause of it? You know, like I said, Vino Entertainment TV is an adult show. We have adult topics, and you know, sometimes we might go off a topic sometime and come up with more ideas and things to talk about for adults to grasp with. You know what I'm saying? And you know, keep some dope things in mind. You know, like I said, Vino Entertainment TV. You know, in case you didn't know, was created based on my son, who I lost doing firearm. You know what I'm saying? But so in me saying that, I'm gonna make the show the best that I can, and very keep it bright, keep it peaceful, keep it inspirational, and keep it with very good vibes. You know what I mean? I just basically want to let you know as well. I am taking some donations up for school supplies for the elementary kids. I'm going to be taking donations up from here all the way up to August to just basically show some love in the community and to some elementary schools that being on Entertainment TV do love kids, and I want to show them that they're also important to us as well in the community. So I'm going to be out doing some footwork in the community as well, giving out school supplies and going to different schools and introducing Vino Entertainment TV to the mothers and fathers, and you know, let them know what I have to offer as Vino Entertainment TV. You know, I'm also going to be doing some footwork with a lot of homeless people, a lot of elderly people in the community. Just making Vino Entertainment TV a strong channel with a strong bond. You know, this TV channel is about strength and power. You know, and I want to have power because I want to have a lot of powerful things and knowledge to give out, and on Vino Entertainment TV. Like I said again, this is based on today's show is based on child support. How women are spending child support as far as on their kids, and also how baby mamas and baby daddy gets into it in relationship as far as with their kids. Let me just say that I know how it is when you've been in a relationship with a dad and he has another girlfriend. You know, it can be the fact that y'all probably broke up. When you're pregnant, you have all kind of emotions. You're mad, you talk noise. You get into your baby dad and things of that sort. So, at that present time, y'all not getting along. So, eventually your boyfriend probably end up finding another girlfriend. You end up doing what you do on your own, some kind. There are men that do date women that's pregnant, you know what I'm saying, and things of that sort. So being pregnant is not a sort that you can't get a boyfriend, because being pregnant, you can get a boyfriend when the baby daddy don't act right. And don't let that be the reason why you ain't got no baby daddy while you're pregnant. Even though it don't matter with the background saying he ain't talking about nothing. But like I said, when you're pregnant, You can get a boyfriend. Trust me. You can get a boyfriend.
You can get one.
Yeah, you can
I'm
get
not
one.
talking about get one.
What's the problem then?
Come on now. You
You
said
because
you
you're
said why
pregnant.
you're pregnant.
Because you're
You
pregnant.
said you're pregnant.
While you're pregnant, you
So,
and the baby
hold
dad do not have to be together. You
So,
can. When you are pregnant, you and the baby
I'm
daddy.
finna hold back for a moment.
Because
Hold up.
when you're pregnant, if you and the
Hold
baby daddy not together, I mean you have to be solo and that you be lonely and confused.
Come
You
on,
can get a
man.
boyfriend while you're
Everybody-
pregnant.
you can't-
There are men that would date a pregnant woman. You cannot tell me that I know for a fact, youngster.
That must
That's
be-
a true story.
That must be Tom dumb.
Yeah, we all tell this young man that he don't know what he's talking about.
Somebody tell me something. Somebody gotta tell me something, cause I ain't even got no female, no baby, no boy.
Thank you, Miss Helen.
You got a whole, you got a whole 9 months.
That's right. You can be pregnant and you can be
So
pregnant
you
still.
want it to be sold to you for whole 9 months and you ain't doing nothing? On a second day?
Like I just said, there are men that would date pregnant women. I know for a fact. Yes, there are. Yes.
Let me take that nigga
yes.
hand.
There are men that would date a pregnant
I'm
woman.
gonna shake his hand.
Well, you shake his hand because there are men. I've done it. I've had a boyfriend when I was pregnant with.
You said
with
boyfriend.
you
You
boy-
said man a while ago.
Man, boyfriend.
No, that's two different
You can find a boyfriend that would date a woman that's pregnant. You can find a man that would date a woman that's pregnant.
Who you be with?
You can date a man. I'm telling you, you could date a man. Isn't that right? Miss Helen, when you tell him I'm telling the truth, I'm telling you, there are men that would date a pregnant woman or a pregnant girl. There are men that are boyfriends that would date a woman that's pregnant. It don't make a difference. Yes.
How many she got already?
It don't matter how much she got. I'm just saying.
How many kids she got already?
It don't matter how many kids she got. If she got 2 or 3 and she pregnant, that man still gonna date that woman.
2 or 3, she pregnant, but no.
I'm telling you. Also, I'm telling you, there are
Are they by
men.
the same baby daddy?
What?
Are they by the same person?
It don't matter if she get if that woman
don't matter?
if that woman get pregnant by a man and that man breaks up with that woman, boyfriend, husband, whatever, and he breaks up with that woman while she's pregnant, there is another man that will date a woman who is pregnant.
You're right.
I know for a fact that's correct.
Right. You should date.
That's right. Date. Be involved. Go with. Live in. Move in. Yes, sir. Yes.
Date.
It would do. It's all that. Yes. There are men that would do that. Yes. I know I'm right, Miss Sheila. Isn't that right, Miss Mathis? Yes. There are men that would do that. So don't get it twisted because you were pregnant. You can't date somebody else because there is somebody who want to date you. Trust me. And that's a true fact.
It's 2022.
I know it's 2022, but there are men that would do that.
They were there from 1999.
No, there's men still right today. A real man still would date a pregnant woman right today in 2022.
African?
No, it can be any color.
A Mexican?
Any man, any color, any race.
Boy.
It can be any race. Because it's yes. No, don't you ever forget that. No.
Black person?
No, don't you ever forget that. Don't never forget it.
Get that. I'm about to get it right now.
Well, I'm telling you. How do you feel about that past that hurt? Do you think a woman can date a man when she's pregnant with another man? She can get another boyfriend or date another man when she's pregnant. A man will date a woman who's pregnant. Do you agree with that? Do you not agree with that?
Well, from a true perspective, just being real about it, it's not going to be about pregnancy. When they meet somebody, they may not even know they're pregnant or nothing like that, So they probably, if they vibe some type of way, then they're gonna start getting to know each other, and if they feel comfortable with what they disclose to each other, then they will develop a relationship. You never know.
So it's okay for a man to date a woman that's pregnant.
Well,
is that what you're saying?
They grown people. They grown.
See, he don't want to say it like I want to say it. You know what I'm saying?
They grown. They could date who they want to date.
Right, but do you think it's possible for a man to date a woman who's pregnant? Even though she's pregnant already by another man. It
happens all the time.
Right.
Okay,
and I'm trying to tell this youngster right here, it do happen.
Okay.
Because you can find love with someone else even though you're pregnant with another man's baby.
You got another baby by somebody else, okay?
Okay.
You know how he is. You've been with this man for so long. You know how he is. He got you pregnant all these years.
Okay.
So, boom. This new man you met, you going to Olive Garden and whatever, you going to the restaurant, so boom. I always tell you, I smile and giggle and she pregnant. So when the baby comes out, the baby being born, you think that grown man, you just had that man that had a baby with you, ain't gonna try to do something with y'all?
So, I mean, why
step in on some baby mama drama stuff? You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I would not be in baby mama drama stuff because 9, 10, you the new nigga.
But the boyfriend didn't want the baby anyway. The one with the boyfriend, so why he get mad in the beginning?
You might have killed his man.
So why he get mad then? Why he gonna get mad because somebody else doing his job?
Well, you just say why?
Why is he doing? Why would he get mad if another man doing his job?
Well, you just said child support.
Hold on.
She know his identification. She know his social security. So boom. She know everything about this man. She's gonna put him on child support. So why she put him on child support? You with this new man, you with, and you get his money from your old boyfriend. Think he don't get mad about you had a baby by him, and you got a new man at the house?
Why would he? Because if he really cared, he would never broke up with her from the beginning. And know that she's pregnant. So why would he get mad? Why would he get mad if somebody's gonna take care of his business, what he ain't doing?
But you know how?
Because he wanted to be really. He's a coward. He's the one lacking to take care of his business.
They get pregnant though. You know how females feel. They bring up old drama. They get depressed. They talk. They talk crazy. They put you out. Then when you get pregnant, those
things happen like that. True.
So.
Baby daddy and baby mama gets into it when it's pregnant.
You don't give them a chance to come back. Don't get mad when you're pregnant, try to put them out. Then meet somebody else when you had a baby, you know what I'm saying? Or you pregnant.
Okay, you know what's the problem? I don't see a problem there. Am I lacking? Am I missing what you're saying? Because I don't really see what the problem is.
You might be lacking, but I get it.
Do you, Pastor Herb, do you understand what he's saying? Because I'm missing. I think I'm just missing what he's saying. Because when you get a baby mama and the man gonna get mad because she get a baby, another man. Why would he get mad? Because he get mad.
He's not getting mad. He's not mad. He's mad about she put her on child support.
Okay, he's supposed to be on child support. He ain't there with the baby mama.
She put him out
because he was doing something he was supposed to been doing. That's why he got put out. He was lacking on something, or they put his behind out. Yeah, and now she's gonna put him on child.
I don't know what nigga lacking. The person lacking on.
Okay, well on that note, I think a woman should put a man on child support because they mad at each other. They should put a person on child support when they're not doing for them by each other.
Don't put a man on child support. You mad? Put a man on child support when your kids need something.
That law varies from state to state.
You know what I'm saying? Put your kids on.
Like some states, as soon as they even think about some disruption like that, and they have to get involved, they're gonna implement their law in the state.
I was Texas like that because in fact that my ex-wife don't need nothing. She's going to Mexico getting tub. She going out of town eating food. She going places I ain't never been in my life. I want to go, not with her, but I'm not mad about the situation. Like I said again, I just want folks to know that you spend money, you supposed to receive it from your son having a good time. My son supposed to smile, say, Daddy,
right,
Daddy. I sure appreciate that, Daddy, man, Daddy, Pops, thank you. You know, not Daddy. My mama didn't give me no money. Mama didn't.
Well, she's wrong for that.
Mama didn't buy me enough for Christmas. Come on now, cause she didn't buy enough for Christmas last year. Cause while he was being bad. My son have a smart mouth. He got it from her. He got it from me. He got it from his sugar mama. So when you got a smart mouth, you get what you get from a kid at school. You go to school. You listen to the principal. What the principal say. You sit back. You want to laugh because it's small stuff. Like you want to laugh, but you go to the car with your son. Be like, boy. Look at you, boy. You're like a mama. You know sugar about, you know. But it's life though. I'm not resenting nothing in life I have done. I love life. Everybody gotta live life how you want to. No, don't stand around and live life pass you by. When life pass you by, you be stuck back there in 1987 with disco jeans on and disco shirts, red bottom, you know. No, it's life.
Well,
I love my son. Shit, nobody tell me different.
I'm going to drop the link in case anyone will come up and join in on this situation that we're talking about: baby mama drama, baby daddy drama, and also child support. You know. Go ahead, Pastor Purpose. Tell me what you think about that.
But well, like it all goes back to one thing about what's better for the child. You know, we speaking about the characteristics of all these grown ups and all they hang ups and how we feel about it. You know, a lot of times the courts are going to ask that child what they feel like is best for them, and they're going to analyze that whole situation. Then they're going to analyze the parents and their characteristics. I mean, that's the consequences of getting the courts involved.
That's true.
Now, if they can't just settle the situation on a domestic level, we already know the male is going to be responsible for the discord in the house.
You know,
from the jump.
Oh yeah.
So the men have to realize that from the jump and say, look, it's got to always be mind over matter with me on everything. Those that want to be responsible.
Oh yeah.
Okay, now Miss Danny said now she only gets $25 a week of child support. Now,
what?
I mean, how is they gonna help her kid?
$4.50 every
Okay,
2 weeks.
now how is they helping her with $25 a week? Now I know that's is that based because the dad not working in certain places or he's not working or
he's not working?
Because I know it's based on your income.
She's getting that money from the government or something like that. Because simply that I work every day, I'm paying $4.50 every 2 weeks. So basically, that when I got the
Hello,
papers,
Miss AJ.
When I got the papers from the constables that day at my job, I didn't go to court. I didn't go to court, and the court they would do because I had to work.
Okay.
The school is time to clean the school up, so I didn't go to work in court. So boom. So I get a letter in the mail saying, I'm paying this much money.
Hey, Miss CT.
So once you pay this much money, it's what it is until you go to court.
Hi, Perk.
In the daytime,
Hey.
and people
Hey,
know that
baby.
you're not paying them. You're not getting enough money for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Your kids below 18, you should be getting more money in $25.
Yeah, she should be doing more than $25. How you doing, Miss TT? I'm glad to see you.
I know a little about some child
Thank you
support.
for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So what do you think about our topic for today?
I think it's a very relevant topic, and it's a lot of information that you're providing that a lot of people may not be aware of. But it's real situation, and people do need to have these conversations because there's a lot of people that don't know how the system works, and it's a good thing to talk about.
Yeah, I remember one time I had a friend girl. She was getting child support. She had a son that was disabled, and she was getting child support. And the baby dad wasn't up to no good. He went over her house, butter her up, and they were Netflixing and chilling and carrying on, buttercupping and scooping and carrying on. And she got into so mixed up to the feelings with the daddy that she went and dropped the child support. And when she dropped the child support, it took them years. I'm talking about like 5 years for they picked child support back up again for that man.
Right.
And I'm like, my God, I bet you will never do that again because that was a very big mistake to drop child support like that. And then not getting paid. They
Exactly.
basically made her suffer for dropping that child support.
Yeah, when I turned 40, my dad was in the rearage of like $14,000,
Mm-hmm.
and they told my mom, as long as I was in college, because I went back in 2013 for my bachelor's degree. So as long as I was in college, he was still entitled to pay. And my dad been to prison once. He had his license revoked, all because he was, he had a drug addiction. He wasn't keeping up on his child support payments. So all that fell on my mom. She had to work to it. Hold on, I'm on the car wash. It might get loud. Sorry, y'all. But all because she wasn't getting that income from my dad, and that was ordered in her divorce decree. She had to work 2 and 3 jobs to take care of me.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of women's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just don't have the help, and you got to do it by yourself. You got to do what you got to do for your babies.
Right.
But,
Right. No
when I turned
matter
40, my dad
what
was
the
still
man
in the
say.
rearage, but he at that time owed the state, and they were coming after his. Hold on first.
Okay. If you're a man's and you're in the chat and and you owe child support, pay your child support, please. It's very important to pay your child
If you
support.
see your kids. I mean, paying money, we ain't seen your kids, man. I'm tired of paying money. I ain't seen mine like that. I see mine once a month, once in 2 months.
All right, sorry about your ears.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, the state was coming after him, garnishing his income tax and his federal Navy Reserve checks and stuff like that. So my mom did a good deed for him. She went and dropped it. She finally was like, you know what? Our daughter grown. She takes care of herself. I know I ain't
Right.
never gonna see a dime of that money because she
Right.
still got the addiction. So she went and dropped it. But my thing is, I said all that to say this. Men, when you know you done lay down with a woman, even if it's a possibility, you still have a responsibility to that child, born or unborn. It's just the right thing to do. Don't have these women out here struggling, trying to figure out how they're going to make a way, how they're going to put food on the table, how they're going to buy the baby some shoes, diapers. That stuff is just wrong, and it's too much of it going on in our community. So I just wanted to come up here and thank you, Kurt, for bringing up the topic. I'm in this car wash and it's loud, so I'm going to drop down. But I love you, and I'm so proud of you and your channel.
I love you too, and thank you, TT. You're my inspirational
You're
person.
welcome.
You
Bye-bye.
keep me inspirational. Thank you, baby. Have a good day. Okay, I did. Let me go ahead and drop the link again. Someone else want to come up and talk with us. Let me just go ahead and let Mr. Pass that Perp go ahead and finish saying what he was saying. Go ahead, Mr. Perp.
Oh, I was looking at what they were saying.
Do you feel like do you think that more men pay child support than women, or do you think it's more women pay? Do you think it's equal? It's not. I know it's not 50-50. I know half of women don't pay child support. It may be like maybe 30% women may pay child support.
I don't know about that third. I think it's the same. I give to the females. Some females I heard pay child support. Some men pay child support. I say some men.
I believe it varies from state to state.
Yeah.
From different states, because different laws. Just like say, all states ain't just focused just on the male. If the female is an unfit parent, then the court's not going to grant them custody either.
Yeah.
In some states,
both of them.
Well, but then so that's what I'm saying. It fluctuates from different states according to the law.
I'll let two more clear.
I mean that's what it all boiled down to.
What the
law is in that state.
Like that, they mom and dad weren't taking care of them. They were staying in what's them people called
group homes.
Group homes. And their mom and dad still had paid child support for their staying in group homes.
Oh, so they pay child support. They pay money anyway for them to stay at their home.
I knew back in the day. That's back in 2000 or something. I knew back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything had changed. The law had changed.
Well, I think women should pay child support if the dad got the kids and the dad doing right by the kids and doing right by the money. And,
who want $25 from your wife paying child support to you? You got the kids at your house. You got a house, not an apartment, not a condo.
But the money's not for the kid to pay house. No, for
$25. You can't do those.
You can't do nothing for $25. You can't even. I mean, in today's society, you can't pay. $25. You can't even get her. That's what a haircut.
So we're gonna
$25 for a nice haircut.
So we're gonna send my food stamps. I'm gonna send my food stamps then. Get my son, my daughter, get their hair done.
No, we don't want you to see your food stamp. I mean,
come on now. It's like everything is a law, but at the end of the day, who's taking care of the business at that household with the kids?
The parent is.
Which parent? Which house they going to?
If they stay with the mom taking care of the business.
Mama ain't do shit. Mama got a gigolo.
Okay, but
yeah, thank you. What? My what was on? What? Huh?
But even if she may have a boyfriend, as long as she take care of her business with child support, it don't matter who she got in her household.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah.
So you trying to tell me it matters if the mama got a boyfriend? If how the child support money gonna be spent in the household for the kids?
That you spending your money on this new boyfriend. He got 22 inch rims, speakers, brand new car. But your son and your daughter walk around here looking like she open.
Yeah. She's not buying clothes. So she's not buying clothes or things she's supposed to be buying for the son. She's enjoying it with her man, and they eating lavishly and they kicking and things of that sort.
You know, who does that? Black folks. How many white
Well,
folks?
I mean,
How many white folks in Mexico
I-
say don't take care of their kids? All Mexican men take care of their kids.
that's right,
They don't
RH.
leave their wives.
No, they don't.
They
But when
love
if they do leave their wife, I mean, they gonna pay.
Yeah,
They're gonna take care of their kids.
I get that.
You know.
Even the white man, he gonna. I don't know about white. I'm not them white boys. I don't know, they did a little different now. I'm not them white boys. They like little brothers. You know. But still though, I'm not picking my money up. I give it away still because I love my
That's
son.
your son, right?
I love my son.
And that's your duty,
I
no
don't
matter.
wanna get
So
my-
okay, now listen what you just said. That's your son. You love your son, so
Yeah.
it don't matter what. So in other words, it don't matter if the mom do have a boyfriend.
No, it don't. It
You know,
don't,
long
it
as the
don't.
money spent in the household. You know,
I
I mean,
want
for
somebody-
the kid.
For my son, yeah. If the lights cut off for my son, I'm gonna pay for it. Take care of it. You know what I'm saying? If your car cut off because you and your man driving around having a good time, that's on you. My son ain't going to school at 12 o'clock at night. So why I gotta pay for a tow truck? Why I gotta give you a boost? Why I come out giving your man, some help? You got a grown man. He's 19, 20. Call your dad and your uncles and them. Come help you out.
Hello, Miss Helen. We got Miss Helen on the line. How you doing, Miss Helen?
How you doing, Miss Helen?
Hi, sweetie. Hi, Sister Perk. How's everyone doing?
We're finding yourself.
Just relaxing, enjoying the show, listening to your beautiful voice.
Thank you, Miss Helen.
Yes, I tell you, this is an interesting topic. I won't say any names to protect the innocent, but my husband, he has been enduring since 1998 horribly with child support. And the thing about it, before we met, he was living in San Francisco with his ex girlfriend at the time. He had two sons by her, and then his ex wife. He had two sons here in San Diego. And so before we met, they were living together. They were going to get married and everything. The ex girlfriend, and the whole time they were living together, she was getting welfare and child support, and my husband thought it was taken out of his ex-wife's check. And
Right.
so when he found out they were going to get married, they were going to buy a home together. And so the realtor told my husband, she was like, I need to speak with you and your girlfriend, stay in the room. And she was like, well, I just want to tell you, Mr. Davis, you're paying child support for those two boys there. And my husband was like, she was like, calm down, don't do anything crazy or anything like that. So she gave him the document, and she said, all you have to go is go down to San Diego and talk to them about this. But come to find out, he didn't know about the welfare that she got here in San Diego at that time, because they were living in San Francisco as a family unit, and she was
Yeah.
getting welfare benefits in San Diego, and she was picking up the checks at his mother's house. So my
Oh
husband had no
wow.
idea at all. And we recently found out about the welfare fraud in 2017. And, I went to school for a legal secretary, but I'm not a lawyer. So, I know it was by the grace of God that I did his brief, all his legal paperwork and everything like that. Until this day, we're trying to fight to get this order closed. My husband been to every court venue there is, from the superior courts. They even cheated. Took it to the family court, and a 40 case does not belong in a family court. And keep in mind, he was never married to this woman. And come to find out, his ex-wife knew about it
Oh
because,
wow.
according to their divorce decree, my husband had sole legal custody, joint custody of his sons the whole time, and she kept her mouth shut, so she had to be benefiting from this. And like
Isn't
I
that
said, too,
terrible?
yes, it's just so disgusting. And today we're still fighting to get this closed. My husband been to the federal courts, the Ninth Circuit, the California State Appeal, and they all covered it up because my husband actually had won his award or part of the money because she stole over like $66,000 worth of welfare benefits, and my husband satisfied all that. And
Oh
keep in
my.
mind, his sons are emancipated. Two of them are married with their own children, and they're all grown adults, so they're all men are all emancipated. My husband still has a balance and is based and derived from fraud. So we've been trying to get this case closed So now where we're at now, he's working with the ombudsman and to get it closed. They just suspended his license, but he got it back because
Yeah.
he put in a review with the DMV and he put all that proof there. You know, we finally got the order, the default order that it started from fraud, the welfare and everything like that. So like I said, my husband did win some of his money back, but the child support department was so corrupt, they end up giving that fraudulent money back to the mother.
What?
Yes, so we're trying to fight right now to get that back. So the ombudsman told my husband just to be patient. Um, he's going to work to get it closed, and I just pray that my husband get some of his money back and close
Yeah.
it because he's a veteran, and we're trying to get a house, and that's preventing it for us from getting the house because that balance is on his credit report, which it shouldn't have be there in the
From the
first place.
beginning. Yeah.
So when it comes to other situations, child support and women can be very devious and can destroy people's lives. So just pray for us that this review he got going with the DMV and the ombudsman that they close this case because this is too much at this point, you know.
So basically, she beat the system a little bit.
Yes, yes, and
She beat the
now she
system.
left California. The boys are adult men, and she was working the whole time. And on her complaint, it said that she intentionally recertified and said that she was not working in order to continue to get benefits. And the whole time, my husband did not even know. So he thought he was paying child support for his other two sons from his ex-wife, and he wasn't even supposed to be paying child support for her. He did, but the judge said gave him sole legal custody along with her. So she was like, "Well, as long as you take care of your boys, I would never take you for child support." And the whole time they were all scamming my husband. So he's still dealing with the after effects of this, and this not only affects my husband, it's affecting me and our two
Yeah.
daughters as well because my daughter younger well they're both well my younger daughter she just graduated from college. She's a medical assistant and she's going back. But my other daughter, she's 26 and she's going to be a psychology major and she graduates next year. So, they can't even, if we wanted to get a house, we couldn't. So I just pray they close it so we can move on with our life because it's just so wicked and just evil, you know?
Right. But she played the system real good. I mean,
Hmm.
she got in there and got all the money she can get, and it's how long has it been going on again, Miss Helen?
Since 1997, and she's still getting money. The money that they awarded my husband, the child support lady, they put it in family court so they wouldn't have to add the interest. And my husband owes $50,000 in attorney fees because the attorney worked with the child support attorney and
How
ended
is
up
she
giving
still
them
getting? But
money.
how is she still getting money though? How is she still
Yeah,
getting the
it's from
money?
the arrears. They making my husband pay like $50 a
Oh,
month. Yeah, but
oh,
yeah,
okay.
the arrears from the aid. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes child support just don't work for everybody. It don't work for everybody. It can go wrong. But that's something that went really, really wrong.
Yes.
Yeah, it can catch up to you. Yeah, and hers has caught up to her, so she's gonna get hers. So while she's still getting money and she's smiling and carrying on,
Yes.
it's a
I
good
mean,
thing. Y'all never stop working on it. Y'all still on top of it.
yeah, we are, and she's just so disgusting because my husband was talking to his son, and he was like, "You know what your mom did," and he talked to her about it, and he was like, "Mom, why don't you close this?" She said, "Well, tell your dad either strike a motion or continue to pay on it." Can you believe that?
That's
Yeah,
how they is though.
yeah,
That's how moms are. Some moms now, when the kids come to the daddy house, the kids like, my mom ain't gave me what she don't she gave you the money. So he's like, dang, and she my mama always told me, you better ask your daddy.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
So it's like,
and so it's like on some situation that he's talking about. You know, his wife and the ex-wife are getting child support, but then she sent the son over to his house for him want him to pay get the haircut and buy
Mhm.
him shoes and do things like that. But then she still got the money in her pocket, but not doing the things she's supposed to be doing. But then she sent him to his house, and when he come to his house,
Mhm.
she wants him to take care of him, like he ain't paying child support. You know what I mean? And
Wow.
that's crazy. You
It
know,
is.
and
Wow.
some women abuse child support, and if you're using child support, you shouldn't do that. You know, shame on you. You know, because right
Mhm.
now it's hard for men and women as far as money wise, being as far as financial and things like that, to be
Yes.
taking money that don't belong to you, and just because you think you is owed to you when you know it's not owed to you at all. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And my husband took care of all his boys because even when his ex-wife didn't have any place to live, the boys stayed with us during high school, during college. So, I was a good stepmom to them. And you also deal with stepmother issues too because of, the other,
Right.
female or whatever like that. And sometimes the kids can be disrespectful or whatever. But I love my husband and I treated him as my own sons because
Right.
even though my husband is a few years older than me, I didn't date men my age because I'm 49 and I just like older men or
Yeah.
whatever like that. But I just love the boys like they were my own, and they love and respect their sisters. And I just wanted everyone to get along, but some women just don't want to cooperate. They still bitter and they have really negative attitudes. But just to treat people and do someone be devious like that, and then for his mom to allow her to come down from San Francisco to San Diego to pick up the check and do that against her own son, that's just disgusting and ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why females
Well,
like
did
that?
the mom know what's going on? Did she know what was going on, or she didn't know?
Yeah, well, the mom did because she was splitting the checks with her.
Oh my.
Yes, she was coming down from San Francisco to pick up those checks. Because keep in mind, my husband and his ex-girlfriend was living and working in San Francisco and living as a family unit. And when they lived in San Diego, she was getting welfare. And when she moved back first, then my husband moved up there to be with her. But she was turning in her quarterly reports like she was living in San Diego but working full time as a
Mm.
registered nurse at Kaiser Permanente.
Had a good job, a good paying
Hmm.
job.
Yeah, still do.
Why females be so negative?
Man,
Yes.
we have to be
Yep.
careful. You know,
Hmm.
sometimes they used to tell us a long time ago, be careful who you have the kids by. You know,
Exactly.
now as I grew,
Exactly.
now I have grown, as the older I am, I
Hmm.
understand what some of the old words, what the old meanings, mean, what they saying
Hmm.
mean by now. Yeah, Miss Helen.
Absolutely. Yes. I tell you, Sister Perk, it's just, because it's still affecting our lives. And I just pray every day that it's closure so we can go
Yeah,
on with our life. And, my husband can use his VA loan and get us a home and stuff because that's what he really wants to do. But I really think he's keeping it open just out of spite because those are my husband's sons are like, what? One is like, uh, 28 and the other one is about like 30. I'm like, come on, what do you need that for?
God, they're grown, grown,
Yeah,
with kids and
yes.
everything, and still trying to get child
Yes.
support.
Uh-huh. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it's
I
just
have a brother who owes a lot of money on child support, and
mhm.
he had no paid child support.
I always
He
tell
may be
everybody.
about $80,000 in the hole, but he's gone to
Mhm.
jail and he's gotten out of jail and still right today his kids are grown with kids, got grandkids and everything. And he still got
Mhm.
to pay child support.
Wow.
Damn,
Yeah.
boy. Child
So
support something else.
once you get child support,
They in your
it's
life.
safe to stay on top of your child support. Don't get
Yeah.
behind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. And the thing
Because
about it,
they add a lot of interest to child support nowadays.
oh, definitely. So that's exactly what my husband is paying on because his principal balance is only like 13,000, but the arrears is like because of the interest is 30,000, and that whole balance is derived from fraud. So technically, he doesn't owe any of that because that's how the order got started in the first place.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I just realized going through this experience, Sister Perp, that this court system is so corrupt. It
It
really
is.
is.
It is. It is. And child support don't work for our brothers and sisters. It don't work for us. Like
Mhm.
one lady said in the chat that she get $25. It's not working for her because there's no way in hell that she should be getting $25 a month for child
This
support
ain't
or a week
said.
because
Yes.
kids are expensive, haircuts are expensive,
Mhm.
the school clothes are expensive.
Take that man to
Backpacks will
court.
cost a lot of money. Take him
Take
back to
him to
court.
court.
Yes.
Been to
Yes.
court already with him. Take him.
$25. I gotta pay $450, so you paying $450, you get paid $25. Something going on. I must be taking my
Mhm.
butt to court.
He might not have a job or have
And just
income right now. That's why it's
well,
$25 a month,
I didn't.
$25
I
a
Yes.
week
just
or a
need to do
month.
my job too. Then, so that's another thing I want to say. So why are all the brothers that work every day, 24/7, 7 days a week, paying child support? Why the other man's what they do at the house, what you see every day? You see what you see every day. I ain't gotta say no more.
So you're working. The real man who pay child support is working, but the ones who supposed to take child support as well,
He ain't
they're home
doing
playing video
nothing.
games. That's what you're trying to
He ain't
say?
doing nothing.
Mhm.
So why it's like that though?
Because the women are letting them do that. It's not the system. It's the women.
I don't get that though. Why did
It's the women. It's not the system. It's the women. Not putting the men on child support, making them be responsible for
I work every day?
what they produce.
Mhm.
I mean, you might work every day, but like I said, it's the women who
Mm-hmm.
gonna put their men on child support, or just go cancel the child support, or just
Yeah,
say that I don't
yeah,
know who baby dad is, and just
yeah, yeah,
they leave it
yeah.
like that.
I heard that before too. I don't know baby daddy. I heard that before too. I heard that before. I
Yeah.
heard that.
Miss Helen, I hope everything works out for you all. I pray that
Oh,
it
thank
do.
you.
You know, um, that the guy that we got there right now to do child support, Mr. Paxton, I think he's still the man over child support, and I really
Mhm.
hope that they would got him out the system for this year for Texas child support, but maybe not. But I know a lot of people who pay child support on time. I
Mhm.
know a lot of people who do not pay child support period on time or at
Yes.
all. They're beating the system some kind of way. So the ones who supposed to get child support, I hope they do get it and do
Yes.
spend it wisely on the kid as they're supposed to, instead of just doing the things that they're supposed to do
Mhm.
with child support. Because a lot of women do things with the money that they're not supposed to be doing, like buying hair, buying nails, you know,
Right.
finessing their boyfriends, things of that sort. And the kids are still lacking um, what they need because you spend child support on something else.
Right, and that money is supposed to go for the children. And like you said earlier, I think that both parents should be responsible to take care of the kids. Once the kids is at the mother's house, they should live the same certain lifestyle, and when they at the dad's house, they should still live that certain lifestyle so they can
That's
both
right.
equally be taken care of. But
That's
it's just so chaotic and just so messed up. It messes it up for the women that are men that truly could benefit from child support that would use it in a proper way, not use it to be, egotistical or use it as a revenge tactic.
Yeah, and that's why I said sometimes the system is messed up. It don't work for everybody. It just
Mhm.
some people work for it, some people don't work for it.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Wow.
ma'am. But yeah,
Wow.
I hope everything work out. I pray that things go better for you and everything. And I thank you a lot, Miss Helen. I love your inspirational words on Facebook. I love your pretty pictures, and
Oh,
I'll be like,
thank
oh, look
you.
how pretty Miss Helen is.
Well, whenever you want me to read my poem, I will. I picked out two just for this occasion that deals with, because you know how baby mama drama, how you said sometimes, the kids end up being taken care of by the grandparents. And I was raised by, my grandparents, and they took good care of me, and I really appreciate that aspect. Because sometimes I think about if I did live with my mom or my dad, because I didn't really know who my dad was, I knew of him. How would my life turn out? So I'm so grateful, and I pray and I thank our Heavenly Father all the time for my grandparents, just even taking me in. So this one poem I wrote is called "Cooking Pots of an Old Soul," and
Okay.
it's like this. When I step through the door, the familiar smell of love and good food and wisdom flood my nostrils. When I sat down at the kitchen table, I watched as my grandmother's hands slowly kneaded the dough for the bread roll she so commonly made. The wrinkles in her hands was like a timeline and an outline of the past adventures in her life. The softness and the coarseness showed. The work ethic she instilled in my mindset, how important it was to work and take care of oneself, especially spiritually in your service to Jehovah. I stare at her beauty and look into the windows of her soul and realize the white snow color of her hair was in the wisdom that filled the room and came out in the good dishes she cooked. It came out in the green beans and potatoes, hot water cornbread, the collard greens, the fried or smothered steak and chicken she used to make, and the peach pies that made my mouth salivate with great urgency. And when I left the room, I would steal a piece of that homemade crust. Oh, that so buttery crust just melted in my mouth like M&Ms melt in your hand. Each and every pot she took out of the cabinet, a delicious date with your mouth took place. The wisdom and love she put in her dishes reminds me when I cook for my children, and I get the dish just right, like she did, and the stern talks of wisdom she gave me. I often ask myself, will my children apply and teach their children the legacies of the cooking pots? When I get old and gray, will they remember the good times in the kitchen, the good smells when they see the dish of my favorite mac and cheese I make for them, and waiting by the stove watching all of that goodness and bubbly cheese gushing out of the ends of the pan, saying, Mom, is it done yet? But I tell them, not yet, baby. But while we wait, the wisdom that was instilled in me invites them in each and every soulful dish I've introduced to their palates. And the cooking pots of old souls come full circle as they instill in their children the wisdom and the legacies of the cooking pot goes on. Cooking pots of an old soul.
Well, that's very pretty. Thank you, Miss Helen. Snap, 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 snap,
Thank
snap.
you so much. Thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, boy, that pie sure did sound good. Boy,
I
you
know
made it
it
sound
sure
like a
did.
delicious.
And he's hungry. I'm hungry right now with cornbread and bread. Oh yeah, I'm starving now. Oh
Oh,
yeah.
you guys are so funny.
Oh, I love
I
that
need
poem.
some
Yeah, boy.
country
Yeah.
cornbread cornmeal. Boy, that sounds good.
Yeah, I thank you for
Yeah.
that poem, Miss Helen. And whenever you're ready to read a poem, read some poetry. We love it. And like I said, that's a snap, 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 snap. I sure thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sister Perk. How do I go down back to the bottom? What do I? Oh, just push the leave
Okay.
at the bottom.
Yes, I go ahead and yeah, just go ahead and just put leave. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you
Thank
so
you, Miss
much,
Helen.
King Smith.
Thank you
Thank
too.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hello, everybody. I'm
Hey,
live.
we back.
We're back live and everybody. But yeah, thank
Yeah,
Miss Helen
man.
for that great poem. Thank you, Miss Helen. Wow. I love it.
Yeah, that was a good one, though. Boy, it made me hungry.
It made
That
you
was a
hungry.
good one, though. I like something like that, though.
Yeah,
You know.
very hungry. Yeah. I don't know. So this girl asked me here how do you cook hot cornbread.
I know how I'm out.
I don't even cook
I
anymore.
might say the same thing, too, but I will put it out there on blast.
So since you're in here in the room with us, Miss Pretty Black,
In the South.
tell us how you feel about child support.
Yeah. Let me just see how you
But
feel
the
about it,
friends
though.
that you may know
How you
of,
feel about it?
how do you feel about child support? How do you think it's supposed to be used
On the child.
on the child?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what do you think about the baby mama and baby daddy drama when it comes down to when the dad's in a new relationship with someone else? And how about how the baby mama would start feeling toward the relationship with the baby daddy and his new relationship?
I try to stay out of it.
Try to stay out of it.
Until it get a little hectic.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you date somebody
Speak up.
else, when you're a female, it's not your place. It's jump in place until you get out of line.
Get out
If
of
the
it.
man can take care of his business with his ex, his first baby mama, whatever, take care of his
Well,
business.
no, it's not for his girlfriend to get out of line.
I
It's
just
for
said it's not what business. Her business got out of line. She's supposed to just stay in the car. Don't. That's why some female baby mamas get mad. When a man come over your house with his baby mama, his new girlfriend, don't
Get my
get
soda.
mad. Just sit there. Just give him that man his son and tell him that your ex-husband, your boyfriend, what he need to take care of. My son needs this, he needs that. Other than that, why is she in the car? Why is she sitting there? Don't worry about that. It's not your place and not your business. Stay in your lane and stay in your place, and nothing will happen. No fights. That was wrong, black folks. Do you see Mexican man dropping their kids off, getting to their baby mamas? No, you don't. Because why? She stay in her place and she stay in her place. Because why? They got it down pat. All she want to see is Pablo. Once you see Pablo and get Pablo, and they get Pablo, they gone, boom, that's it. There's no reason to get no drama. You know, oh, she thinks she cute. Oh, she thinks she fine, huh? Y'all riding around bumping. Don't get mad.
Oh, she hating.
Don't do all that. You a baby mama. You got it. I give you child support. There's no reason for you to step outside with your wig and your head backwards. Because you want to go outside, what's going on? How you come outside with your wig on backwards? Stay in your lane. Come on, hey, we dress alike. Okay, boom. Don't get mad because we dress alike. I come pick my son up and take him get new outfit. Don't get mad. The outfit staying in my house. It's not going to your house. Oh, you ain't bringing it home? No, I'm not bringing it home to your house. For what?
Thank
You
you.
can't wash. Your washing skills no good. You supposed to turn clothes inside out, not outside out. You don't wash clothes like that.
So do you think it's not fair? Is it fair? Think it's fair for the baby mama to send the baby to your house and for you to do everything, even though she getting the child support money?
It's been like that for a while, so I can't really say, but it's unfair though. My son come to my house so much with no clothes, no sock, no drawers. The drawers too tight. The goddamn clothes too short. The shirt too small. The shoes is too medium. It's like, so basically I gotta go buy everything that he really need to stay in my house. In fact that he was going to school at my house. And if he would call her, Mama, I ain't got this. Well, you need to come home then. Come home for what? Because you ain't buying it? Where you at? I'm in Mexico. You in Mexico doing what? I'm getting a tummy tuck.
A tummy tuck. For
what? You fat. Believe in yourself. Shit. Man, my boy. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna sit back for a minute. Let me calm down. I ain't got hyped though, y'all. My bad. Let me calm down. Let me wipe myself like a preacher do.
Well, we love the truth over here.
Yeah, I'm keep it real.
And we love keeping it real, and we love the truth, because this show is basically, like I said, it's for truth, you know what I'm saying? We're not biased, you know what I'm saying? We're not taking, it's not a one-way show, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's, everybody have an opinion, men and women. So that's what, makes it a comfortable show as well,
Oh yeah, we talking about child support though. Shit, I got lots of child support. I'm on child support game all day, every day. Yeah, I like it. Hey, I talk about child support all day long. I hate it, but I love my son live his life. I hate it.
Do you feel like it can be something that can be changed? I mean, something that can be done to make a better change as far as child support
some
being.
Females don't want the change. They want that $450, $25 or what they were getting, $25 or $35, whatever it was. So
everybody don't feel like that though.
But change it. I'm not gonna change it because I know my son. My son is a boy. He wants the finer things that he was getting when I was staying with him.
Right.
When I was staying with him,
things.
I would get him the finest things.
Okay.
So I cannot stop giving my son the finest thing because I married someone else. I try my best to get her the finest thing too, but I try to do both at the same time. I don't mind being broke. Being broke for a man, that man, you like good time. What's your boy name? Good time? The daddy?
James
Evans. So boom, I'm like James Evans. You know what I'm saying? I go out there and get it. It's hard out here, but you gotta go out there and get it.
Right.
You can't sit back there and wait for it.
No.
I gotta go. She wake me up. I'm go out there and get it. Hey, you need to go and go. I'm gonna get it.
Right.
You got to. It's life. The game still like good time was back in the day. The life haven't changed. Good time still in the world. They people
Right.
stay in an apartment complex with 3 kids. The kids live on the floor, 1 bedroom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing changed.
That's called struggle. The struggle life.
You're struggling. 2 boys, 1 girl. 2 boys, 1 girl. It's a struggle. But everybody getting fed though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody getting food stamps. Everybody getting fed.
Now, on that, since you said that right there, let me ask you a question. Just say to answer that. Okay. The mother got 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And only one of the kids' dad is paying child support.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it's fair
Mm-hmm.
for the mother to buy the kids a pair of pants or something like that if they need it
Off daddy money.
without the other daddy's money for child support?
You got a choice to. You have a choice to. If you man you stand with right now, who you got, or if you don't have one, you have a choice to. Everybody got to survive. Sacrifice.
Right.
I've been sacrificing my whole
So in
life.
other words, it's okay for the mother to spend some of your
Yeah,
kids' child
yeah,
support
it's
money
okay.
on other kids.
It's okay.
You know what? That's
okay.
that's okay. That's
It's
an all
okay.
right brother right there.
It's okay.
Yeah. That's
You
a
got
good
to.
thing. Yeah.
You gotta share the wealth.
Right.
Like we strike all. You in your neighborhood, the country folks back, say back in Arkansas, you strike all. Your neighborhood in Arkansas, you strike all. You gotta share the all with everybody in your neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5 houses, whatever how many houses it is, you gotta share that all. Boom. It's not no, I do yeah. I never do like that. I would never do like that. I used to have female had 8 kids. I went to work every day at CC's.
Yeah.
I paid my dues. 8 kids. I ain't never know about your 8. I pay my dues.
But they were her kids, but
They were her
you
kids.
have to care of them kids
Oh,
like
yeah,
they were
when
your own.
when the baby daddy want to come back home, he came up, knocked on the door. I didn't argue with the nigga. I called me a bus ride, got me a bus ticket back to Dallas. I'm
Right.
not gonna argue with you, man. Hey, it's your wife. Y'all been married since high school. I'm finna step up the game. I'm here on vacation. That was some man should call it vacation. When you go cheat with a female, you should let her know you got a wife. I'm here on vacation. Since they did what? Who you going home with in 2 or 3 days? You going back to your wife. You'll be baby mama, whoever you with, you going back to her. So
Okay.
I just live life.
Yeah.
I can keep going all day long.
I remember when my dad come pick me up. Shit, it didn't make a difference in our household.
Nah,
You know.
that's when everybody respect each other. Men's now 2002. They
What
do
22 you mean?
they do not respect that shit. Your man, your ex-husband, your baby daddy come up pick your son up, your kids up. Your new baby daddy should not get in that little man's zone. Stay
Right.
out the little man's zone. There's no reason you should get in the little man's zone while this big man come get his kids. Cause he's trying to get his kids.
Right.
So he
But some men, when you go pick the kids up, the daddy go pick the kids up, that man feels some kind of way.
I
You
see
know,
that before too. Yeah,
And then we want the man come over there.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that. I didn't have homeboys go over there, pick their kids up, and be like, the new baby daddy, new boyfriend, open the door up. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna get my little tay and my boom boom them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, girl, he come get them.
Come and get them.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Who
saying?
hell them?
Them kids.
The
You know what I'm
kids,
saying?
them.
Nah, the new baby daddies, the new boyfriends, and the young boys is.
Yeah.
So he
Oh,
looking,
fly
and
them out.
he looking like the old baby daddy looking like the door light.
He talking my kids like that.
Yeah, so boom, that jump out store right there. So don't get mad. Don't call Mesquite. Don't call Garden Police, cause that new boyfriend popping off the mouth. Cause why? I'm giving to your girl. I'm giving it to your girl.
Oh, he making
I'm
fun
giving
that
it to your girl.
he's staying with the
You know
girl
what I'm
and
saying?
gets in that child support money.
Boy, you know, ask me your child support money and your food. I'm here eating good. I'm eating, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
eating
Good.
your kids serious
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
Drinking
But
all the milk.
it's some socks with the socks on. Yeah, butt nigga with some socks on in the refrigerator. Come on now, my son walk around too like one of these bathroom, see your new boyfriend in socks.
Well, you know, There's things we have to do better. Hopefully, that the system get better.
It's not.
For
It's,
some of
these-
my brothers who
these
pay
young
child
girls get
support, and
younger
for
and
my
younger.
sisters who pay child support.
the girls get younger and younger having babies. The girls get younger and younger. They stay with their mamas. They getting younger having babies. The boys, like the mama always say when you growing up.
Now, on that note, the girls who having babies, the
Hey,
girls
my
who
baby,
on
my
that note,
baby boy.
when the young teenage pregnancy
Okay.
and the girls get pregnant
Mhm,
and the boys not able to get a job because they're too young or whatever,
mhm.
who do you think take care of those kids? We do. The workers,
Well,
the
he playing
taxpayers
football.
do.
He playing football. You trying to give him a scholarship.
Right. So he gonna be. So therefore, she gonna get Medicaid. She gonna get Medicaid.
Yeah.
She'll get food stamps, and she gonna get a check, whatever a month.
Yeah.
So therefore, the ones who working, people who work every day
Mhm,
are really paying their way because
mhm.
she's in school, he's in school, too young to work, and they got a baby. So who's gonna take care of their kid? We are the ones who work, and their parents are gonna have to take care of the
You know,
young
back in the
teenage
day, when mama
kids.
told me back in the days, when you had a girl, keep that thing in the house. I ain't want to say what I want to say, but keep that girl in the house.
Yeah.
So since that, you know, boys now, all they want is hunch.
That's all right,
That's all they
right,
want.
right in the world today, right?
Hunch. So you can't stop your kids from hunching at school. I used to work for the school district. All they did was hunch in the locker rooms. And I just, hey, what y'all doing?
Teenage pregnancy.
What you want?
But some
Who
parents
is
don't
you?
talk to their kids about
You
teenage
a
pregnancy. Though.
custodian. You ain't nobody.
But some parents don't talk to their kids about teenage pregnancy.
Nah, not all. Well, now some
Parents
kids,
do
hold
not
up.
talk to kids about
Some
teenage
kids see it
pregnancy.
though. They see it though now. They see their mama out there
Even
being a little tricky. You know, they
Okay.
being a little tricky.
okay, but still, at the end of the day, we gonna be the ones still pay the child support or not pay child support, but we're gonna be still in the one paying the taxpayers gonna be
Yeah.
still the one take
We-
care of them because
That's
they're too
always-
young to work, and
That's always though. That's what we pay our taxes for these young kids having babies.
right,
For these young folks that can't pay their doctor's bill.
right,
And place having
right,
babies.
and pay,
So you paying 2 times. You're
So-
not paying one.
and can't even pay child support. So for a grown man to pay $25 for child support, that's some a teenager should be paying 16,
Yeah,
17
boy.
years old should be paying
Yeah.
$25 a week
Yeah.
for child support.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what a young teenage kid should be paying money like that, not a grown person.
I
You
know
know,
young teenagers got no jobs though. I haven't seen these kids.
you can find teenagers have got jobs at
Sure,
17
nah,
years old.
Not 17 no more. No, they on TikTok and Instagram trying to get 1,000 views. No, they not that no more. No, these kids that almost 20 years old at Whataburger, McDonald's. But why? They been in high school for 2 extra years, extra year, because they ain't graduate. Their mom put them back.
Because they wasn't learning them, they
They
wasn't
been
learning in
having
school.
babies. They been having babies. That's why. They been having spitting babies out in the female. Or female spitting babies out for the nigga.
And that's something for us to take care of when they're not able to go to work, the teenage pregnancy. So therefore,
back in the day when I was growing up, you had female mom and dad going to work. Okay. Everybody had you think about it. Everybody think about it. Okay. Everybody sit back and think about it. When you growing up, when your boyfriend call you over, hey girl, come on over. Where you at? I'm at the house by myself. Boom. What you gonna do? Pull up. You gonna catch the bus over there and walk down that street to
right?
his house.
Okay.
Both situations the same way. Girl, boy situation. The boy do the same, boy do the same thing the girl was. So boom. I'm on a good boy situation. So alright, so she come over there. The whole time, mom and daddy at work for 8 hours. When
Okay.
school let it out at 3:40. Back in the day, it was 3:40. Back in my days, Brian Adams was 3:40. So boom. And they let out. You and that girl walking down the street back to the school before she can get on the school bus. Mama didn't know. Cause why? Mom and daddy got off work at 5 o'clock.
Right.
That's when baby's born in.
Okay.
Who follows that?
During those hours.
Yeah. So at that time, period, you out there chilling doing your thing. She got a baby going. So when mama find out, my daughter pregnant, and shit, mama, you know how mamas is. Oh, who you got? Who the last one in you? Who was the last one in you? And she going to schoolhouse looking at everybody. She blamed
everybody. She just slept with everybody.
It was you.
That's
Yeah.
the teenage pregnancy.
So boom. All right, let me get to it. All right, so boom. They find that one. Nah, they find that two. My bad. They find that two. So they try to put two on child support. But got the drug test up, the pregnancy, the DNA test. So boom, come find out it wasn't me. It was the dude with the box haircut with the shag on the back of his head. You know what I'm saying?
To need to be fair to be said that. So when you're a teenager, when you're a teenager, and you're a young man, and you get someone pregnant, would you say it's fair to start working around the age of 15, somewhere along there? A child support start working 15 because well, who's gonna
live his life still?
So that means that we, as a taxpayer, we still paying for their kid.
It's the Kit Kat fault. It's the Kit Kat fault. We might be paying the money.
No.
But it's the mom and daddy fault because the mom and dad should kept her daughter in the house while she was out there playing ballerina and she being a cheerleader and playing whatever thing.
Well, I feel like if you're a teenager and you're at an age of 15, I just say 15, be on the safe side, 15. And you get a baby. I think it's nothing but, I don't know. I'm just saying. I think it's nothing but fair for that teenage young man to go get a job and pay his responsibilities for that baby. Because if not, we are as taxpayers are going to be the one who's going to be stuck paying for that baby. We always just say that we're going to be still paying child support for somebody else's baby that we really don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
We always stuck with that, though, Mom. We always stuck. Because in fact that. You got the Mexicans come over here, the legal ones, the illegals and whatever. You got your Iraqis, you got your Indians, you know what I'm saying? You got your American people, you got the
Thank
white
you, Sister
folks.
Wicked.
You got everybody coming over having babies, okay, right?
Right.
So boom, all them people having babies.
Just look all child support
insurance, and they ain't got no insurance, no child support, but they still having babies though. So basically, we still paying the money anywhere it go. Young kids, young girls, 15, you said 15, 16, whatever.
Right.
We still paying the money anywhere it go because there's somebody come across the border right now pregnant. Little Mexican come across the border.
Oh, we're going to take care of them.
Thank you. So it's no difference from the American girls growing up, then 15 growing having babies. So what you talking about?
And not getting no child, and boys not paying child support. It's still the same thing.
What the Mexican, one day I was in Garland. It was a Mexican lady. She had a whole bunch of kids. You know where that Mexican man was at? Outside in the car. Sleep. You know what she was doing? Getting food stamps. And how much food
That's right, Sarah.
Got?
That's true.
She got about 500 food stamps in one day.
For how many kids did she have?
She had about 4 of them. He ain't have a job. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. It's like,
hello, Denise.
It's no different. It's nothing.
Well, either way it goes, the system is broken on child support. The system is broken on that part because, like I said, some people work for it, some people don't work for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Some people don't work. Some people do go to work.
I mean, when I had to go to child support court, and a lot of men that was kind of scared to say that they was not the baby dad because I remember one time the man was saying, well, that's not my dad, not my baby. And the judge said, well, pay for him to look like you. And believe you me, that man had paid for that kid until he looked like him, until he was 18 years old. And God forbid him to go to college, for 83 years, and he had 3 more years of child support to pay for a kid that might not be his. He said, pay for him to look like.
I heard that.
And he hit down the gavel. Yep, hit the gavel down.
That's your baby.
That's your baby. You right. That's your baby.
Who's the baby? I'm the baby.
That's your baby, right? And he had to pay child support for that baby. Yeah. So if the baby is not yours, I recommend you get you a blood test.
A man been with a female with something on, a baby growing up. That's his baby.
Why you say that?
Baby had a female. I heard somebody told me that he went to court one day. He was a female. The baby, she had a baby, but it was his.
So he must sign. He must. So he must have signed the birth certificate.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you
That's
now
dumb ass.
in some states now when you get a girl's pregnant and you want to go ahead and play like you the daddy, like you the man. You gonna hold it down. You know what I'm saying? And you go to sign a birth certificate, and that's not your baby. When you get ready to break up with that girl, that's still your baby. Because guess what? You signed that birth certificate, and then even if you went to court and you thought another man was that baby's daddy, okay, you still got to go to court some kind of way.
He went to court and she was cheating on him, and he tried to get his money back. He got his money back when she had the nigga with her in the courthouse. The baby daddy, the real baby daddy, she was in the courthouse with him.
He went to the courthouse with him?
Yeah, he was the baby daddy with. He the one that spit the seed out into her.
Okay.
He could get them.
So when you claim a baby that's not your baby and you sign that birth certificate, by legal law, even though she knows who baby daddy is, by law that's still your baby.
Oh yeah. Just
you know what I'm saying? No matter what.
7 months. You stay with somebody for so long.
That you common law married.
Common law married. It's the same thing. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, I got. Oh yeah.
So I would never. Excuse me. Sign a birth certificate.
Nah, that ain't your baby. But he wasn't no black person. He was black, but he was African.
Well, I know black means a dumb man. They signed birth certificates and it wasn't even that baby. And when they realized who the baby daddy was,
he must couldn't read.
But it didn't matter. But when they found out, even though they found who baby daddy was, he still had to go to court to get the judge decide if he want to still keep him as a daddy or take him out being a daddy on the birth certificate. And that's by law.
I wish I would.
So it's wise to say never sign birth certificate and you're not for sure if that baby is yours.
First thing you need to do then get you a test then, huh?
That's right, because you can't say that's not your baby because you've been there. Yeah. You know, you've been tooling, you've been grilling the garden and everything.
I know why she pregnant.
So why not take a blood test to say if the baby is yours or not? You was there, you was hanging out, you was kicking it. So why not? You know. So that's why I understand why some men say, "Oh, she's pregnant. That's not my baby." How you know? You was there. You slept with me.
How some females is? They would say they would count their days up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. But now a man can do it too, though. We can count too. We know how to count. We're the only one counting the world. Females, you got me pregnant. Nah, you got pregnant by Tyrone.
See, Miss Helen said common law marriage. They don't recognize common law marriage in California. So some states don't recognize California. Some states don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
some states don't recognize it.
California did.
You know.
What? No.
Yeah. So each state's laws vary. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you on that. Yeah. I got you on that. Boy.
But don't sign a birth certificate. It's not your baby. You know,
nothing.
Always, you know. But you can't say the baby's not yours if you've been there.
I'm gonna say it.
Why? Why would you say that? Why would you say? Why would you say? Hold up. But why? Why would you say? Why would you say that you wouldn't if you've been there having sexual intercourse with that woman?
Okay.
Hold on. If you've been there with that woman and you've been having sexual intercourse with that woman, why would you not say it's a possibility? It may be mine because you've been there. So why not? It might be. It's a possibility.
What's your
Could
word?
Be.
What's your word? Been there, right?
You've been there. You've been next flexing and chilling. So why not?
I've been there, right? So boom, I've been there. Okay, so who else been there?
That's why I'm saying no matter who have been there, but you've been there though. You had sex with the person. It don't matter. It don't matter. Even though it could be you, the job, all that. But it could be 5 different men. and all 5 of you men are had sex with that woman and she's pregnant, so you can't say it ain't your baby. I think you can say it may be mine. It could be because you had sex with that person.
We got Simon, John,
Oh
Jim.
man, you have to get out of here.
So which one's the dope boys?
It don't make no difference.
So,
It don't matter.
So them one got time to come around all the time.
It
Well,
don't make a difference. They been there. They had sex with that woman. You had sex with that woman, so it could be your child. It could be their child. So you can't say, nah, it ain't none of mine, this, and that, I don't want to be, you going to run off. Why you going to run off? Because you could be your kid.
Yeah, I'm going to run off. I'm going to count my days.
Boy, I tell you what, I won't want a baby by you. That's no way.
I'm going to count my days. If it ain't my days, I didn't have sex with you in time periods on. Just like a female say.
Like Denise Griffin she do agree with me. Mrs. Griffin do agree with me. She said, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I don't understand how, I mean, okay, just take it. Okay, hold on. If I had sex with somebody and I got pregnant, I had 3 different boyfriends. I'm having intercourse with all 3 of them.
Okay.
Now, I'm not for sure who my, hold on, player. I'm not for sure who my baby daddy is. I can't say it's him for sure, it's him for sure, or it's him for sure. I can say it's one of the 3.
Okay.
So, hold on. So, by me saying it's one of the 3, and you know you've been sleeping with me out of one of the 3 men, why would you not say it could be mine? It's a possibility because you slept with me. It don't, and you did too.
I'm not the only one sleeping with you.
You may not be, but still, you could be the baby daddy.
Shit. My boy.
So that's what, see right there is what's wrong with some of the men's right there. Women's, do you all hear me? Did you hear what he said? Because she had 3 different men she slept with.
I'm going to stay by that.
She had 3 different men that she slept with.
Yeah. Okay.
That's including you, 3.
Okay.
And you trying to tell me you could not say that it might be your kid? Because, hey, you slept with her too, even though the other 2 men slept with her. You did as well. So why could you not say it's a possibility that it could be your kid? Because why? Because 1, you don't pay child support. 2, you don't want to be responsible for a kid. 3, it's something you're not ready to just deal with. 4, you don't want to deal with the mama. Why would you say that that's not your kid when you slept with that woman? It's a possibility.
Everybody slept with her. I'm still on that. I'm gonna stay to my point. Everybody slept with her. I'm not gonna waste my mind, my time, my money going down to the people to try to see who bad it is. Because the fact that
it's not for you too.
No.
See, that's why, ladies, we got to be careful who we sleep with.
That's why a man paying child support. Where should be paying child support at? They say that.
That's not, well, hey, what you need to do is, if you don't want to pay child support, they got these things in the stores called condoms. So I suggest you wrap it up. If you don't want to pay child support or don't want to be in a situation that you may have to have a kid on the way that you're not ready to say this your kid.
Like, I'm going to go old school. It don't feel the same.
But still, that's why it's so many kids out here today needing good parents, such as a person like myself. Because you show me that you said you're a good parent. That may be, but you did show me and let me know that you will run out on responsibility if there is 3 people basically this one woman. You're not going to say that that's your baby or not.
I will run out on 3 people. Yeah, you right. You sure right about that. I sure will. I don't mind. Oh yeah.
Yes, that's right, Denise. That's a real deadbeat. That's right, Denise. That's a real deadbeat.
That something? Boy, turn your mic off there, girl. You tripping, girl. I'll just keep 100 though. Just 100.
But still, you know, you may not be a deadbeat, but you know, you got to take care of your business.
So I supposed to sit around for 9 months. Wait till this baby come out and take care of her. Take care of her and this kid, her needs, her wants, her food.
Now you say even though you may not know.
Yeah, I just said I might not know.
Okay, go ahead.
So boom. So the whole night I'm taking all this right here, right? So boom. We're at the hospital. It's a white baby.
Okay, all babies white when they come out. All babies not chocolate when they come out, or brown skin when they come out. Our babies don't even have color when they come
So
out.
I'm supposed to sit
That's
around.
crazy.
So I'm supposed to sit around another 9 months to see how the baby gonna
No,
look like?
you supposed to. The baby gonna turn eventually. You can look at the baby's ears and tell. Some babies you can tell by the color of the ears what color they're gonna be. Because all babies don't come out with color when they have babies. It takes time for a baby to get his color in. It takes time for a baby to start
I
getting.
see some black babies.
It takes time.
Black babies.
Sometimes it takes kids time to, as a year or 2 years go along before you start, facial profiling who they really just look like, the mom, or he look like the dad, or it don't just be instantly like come out.
You know what?
Some kids don't come out instantly look like the mom
You
or
can make it
dad.
sound good all you want. I'm still standing by my side.
Well, I'm not making it sound good. I'm just being real about it, just
Good.
because the thing about it is that's just it. There's
I can't.
you can't.
No, I can't. No, I can't. If you got baby by somebody else, I gotta go.
Well,
I gotta see. See you.
So, ladies, let that be a warning for us single women about these men like this one right here.
Are you sure right?
Yeah, he ain't right. He ain't right at all.
I say, if you go to the club like with your homegirl, boom, and make DMX, a Travis Scott or whatever,
Yeah.
you gonna give it up.
No, you ain't gonna. You ain't got to give it up to nobody.
You think I'm gonna give you 6 months later? I'm gonna have that nigga baby.
Every woman ain't an HO. Every
know.
woman don't sleep with everybody.
I don't know.
I mean, you may not know, but
different. I would talk different.
But you're a man. I bet you would talk different.
Females was too. Females talk different too. Every man, he's like every girl, every boyfriend you meet, all he gonna want is a. So what's the difference? So if I get a female pregnant without the female knowing, what's that?
What do you mean if you get female pregnant without female knowing? What you mean?
Yeah, like you just with conversation. If I go out there and have a baby by somebody else,
Okay.
should she get mad?
Did your girlfriend get mad?
The wife, girlfriend?
Yeah, she gonna get mad if you go out and get baby by somebody else. Why not get mad?
Oh, boy, triple stacks.
Why would she not get mad? First of all, you disrespected her for one. That's not it's not a double standard. No, it's not. No, it just being real,
If she had a baby by somebody, what's the? Come on now.
The fact of the matter is, when you meet a guy and you got a kid, make sure he's the right guy. He gonna stand to what he say he's gonna do.
The same thing I was saying too. If you meet a man, he got a female with a baby, and he thinks that her stomach is his. What's the?
That's what you mean. He thinks the baby's his. That's his baby.
How you know? If he would met a new female, while he got a female with a baby in her stomach. It's out the opposite side. I'm trying to say opposite side, opposite way. I'm saying opposite way.
It still would make no difference. Still, really.
That is some shit.
I mean, I don't see a difference.
Okay, I'm saying. All right. You just said, you meet a man, a female with a baby already in her stomach already, right?
Right.
So what if you meet a man, right?
Right.
He met a female already. They got a baby in her stomach already.
Okay.
He met a new female he talking to.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so if the man got a girlfriend and she's pregnant and he meet a new female, he's supposed to stay where he at with the female that he got pregnant already. He doesn't go try and switch sides for what?
See, boy.
Because therefore he can get a baby by somebody else.
Attitude.
No, it ain't the attitude. Why would you go get you with me and I'm pregnant and you want to break up with me to go meet with somebody else? Therefore, it's leaving you to be open that you can get a baby with her, and then I'm gonna be pregnant with your baby as well. So that means you can have possibility to have 2 kids coming on the way. So how you gonna take care of 2 kids at one time?
So when a female have a baby by somebody else, when he meets a new boyfriend, it's the same way.
It ain't the same way. She already pregnant already. She can't do nothing else.
Then she met a new nigga, and he got a female pregnant already.
That's different.
Man, fuck that shit.
Oh, he want to argue with me. He want to argue with me.
Hey, that's what I do all day. My mind. I do inside my mind all day long. I talk to myself.
Thank you,
I
Miss
really have somebody
Helen.
to talk to. Get this stuff out on. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you know.
it's just being the fact of being a baby daddy. You know.
Yeah, you know, I'm not.
And there's a difference. There's a difference between a baby daddy and a father. You know, sometimes people do get that mixed up between the baby daddy and the father.
All night.
The baby daddy, the one ain't worth nothing.
Which baby daddy you talking about? We got.
I'm talking about the baby daddy that just the baby daddy that come up pick the baby up and put him back down and say hello and goodbye.
Okay.
That's just a daddy. A baby father is the one that provides.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yeah.
He call him one-on-one.
Yeah.
He's at the schoolhouse no matter what.
Yeah.
He's on point with his kid. It's his daughter or son, you know what I'm saying? He ain't lacking, you know what I'm saying? He on top of everything. If it's a girl, he on top of who she dating, who she talking to, who coming at the house, how long he can stay, how long she on the phone. $25 a month, no matter. The law is now, if you ain't paying no money, you can still be able to see your kid, right? Am I wrong? I don't know. But I do know if you're paying child support, by law, you are supposed to keep you're supposed to be able to see your kid no matter what. There's, if you can't give them on fair grounds, without being arguing and things like that, okay, then you have to get a supervision visit. If y'all can't be on common ground, about this and about that, it'd be a supervision, to see your baby, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes women can say supervision just to get mad because they're still mad, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I knew that, but I wasn't mad at my baby father, but then I knew that he had a girlfriend and I really didn't trust her being around my kid at the present time. He might have been 5 or 6 years old, but I knew, like I said, my baby daddy had a girlfriend, and I didn't really want him around her until he was about 6 or 7 years old, where he could talk and tell me what went on, what happened. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I didn't know her to be around him, and I wasn't really I didn't have anything. I had negative vibes about that, so therefore I wanted visitation rights or whatever, but I didn't get that. I didn't enforce that because I didn't want to be a B about that as far as child support with my baby's daddy. But what I did do, I told my baby's dad that I didn't feel comfortable until let him coming down there being by himself with him until my son was able to talk and tell me, mama this, mama that, or mama she said this to me or whatever. She treated me like this or like that. So that's when I let my son just basically start going by himself down there for me to really just be feeling comfortable by him being gone by himself. So sometimes you have to work things out with the father when you have child support. And if you don't want to put your kid's dad on child support, still work out some kind of way that the dad can still be able to be active in the kid's life. And that way it also will give you moms a break for that day or for that weekend where you can get your good hot bubble bath and just get you a glass of wine where you can relax and wind down and get you some good jazz music or whatever and feel kid free. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, by having kids and everything, the thing that we do, we want great fathers for our kids. We want great role models for our kids, but we have to remember that we can't let anyone around our kids be protective of our kids at all times. So keep that for a thought back in your mind, that, things do and can happen. But if you do decide to get a boyfriend, and that loves you and that's taking well care of your kids and love your kids as such as well as you do, go for it. You know what I'm saying? But like a young lady told me once before, give that man a time limit for meeting your kids and bring them into your home, and things of that sort. So, like I said, I do thank everybody that's coming out to be involved with me today with being an entertainment show. I'm just basically trying to make it a good show and, like I said, inspirational and with a lot of peace and a lot of, good positive vibes, you know what I'm saying? And in case you missed it earlier, what I'm planning on doing this summer is taking donations up. You can if you like to. If not, $5, $2, whatever it would help. If you don't have it, I do understand. I'm going to be taking them donations for school supplies for kids to start school in August. I'm going to be going to schools that my son went to, as far as elementary schools. I'm going to be out in the community with different in different areas in Dallas, Texas, giving away school supplies as well. I'm gonna also add sodas and
So
water.
bring them down.
I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna also with them. Gonna have soda, water, and some chips as well. When they come out to get their school supplies and everything from me, and it's just something that I just want to do on base of my heart. As you know, I do love kids, and as you know as well, being on Entertainment TV is based on my son. He was very inspirational to me. He gave me plenty of joy. He never let me down on anything. And by me having such love for him and the joy that he gave me, all the good memories that he gave me, I just figured I would do a Vino Entertainment TV channel. And I would also just go out in the community and spend time with the people in the community, my elderlies, my young sisters and brothers, even some of my young princesses, some of my young kings, you know what I'm saying, prince and princesses, you know what I'm saying. I do want to do inspirational things, you know what I'm saying. I want to be making a loving show where you can come out and talk, nobody's going to be judged, you know what I'm saying. And I just want to just make it a fun show, a relaxing show, like I said, with a great adult topics, with adults, thinking, with adults' mind, how we put our minds together as adults and overcome a lot of things, and how we can have good subjects and good topics where someone in the chat can help someone else with what they done went through and, get them insight how they can be a better person, how they can overcome it, the things that they may be going through at the present time. And once again, today, being on Entertainment TV was thought about a good topic as a baby mama drama and baby daddy drama and child support at the round table. Like I said, I had two guests here with me as well at the round table, speaking with me as well about the baby mama drama and child support. And like I said, child support is paid by women and men. It's just not only men pay child support. There are some women also pay child support as well. And there's nothing wrong with paying child support to take care of your responsibility in a way that you can, even though you're not there with the mother or the father. Also, like I said, if you want to do it in donations, you can cash app it to the $ Vino Entertainment TV, and our donations is very much appreciated. And right now, I have $120 right now on donations, so it is growing. So if you can help out with that, I'd be glad to appreciate it on that. I'm going to start coming live more often. I'm feeling more and more comfortable as I go. Today, I felt very comfortable and very assuring of myself. And, that made me feel really good and made me feel proud of myself. Like I said, I want to make this channel grow with family, friends, loved ones, the homeless people, my channel growing is not just based on just any, just one person. My show is to be growing on a base around our environment, all people, talk about all things that are going on with their life, sharing our thoughts, sharing the way we can help somebody else. You never know, what you can help someone with. At the age that I am at, I'm never too old to learn new things. I'm always open to learn on anything, you know what I'm saying? Because I may can use those tools one day of what I have learned new that what I didn't know from the beginning, you know what I mean? So, like I said, you can always learn no matter what, you know what I'm saying? There's always something that someone can tell you that you may not know, or you can tell someone what they may not know. So those sometimes can be inspirational words as well and that's what you call helping another person, which is called family love. And on this show that we are, and we do believe in love, loving each other, loving yourself. And if you feel like you're not loving yourself that day, give yourself a kiss and just wrap your arms around yourself and just give yourself a hug, because just giving yourself a hug sometimes can make you feel really good as well. Just as going outside and screaming and just let it out what your problem may be. You know what I'm saying? Just crying, letting it out, what your tears may flow and let it be. Sometimes just give yourself a hug and tell yourself you love you. Make you feel better, because there's nothing and no one can do to make you feel better than what you can make you feel yourself better. Again, if you're new to the channel, Vino Entertainment is based on firearm violence, domestic violence, and molestation, and also other great topics that we can use as grown-ups in this, on this channel. You always welcome to come up on the panel and interact with me on any subjects, even just to laugh and talk and chill. You know what I'm saying? Just you want to just get some inspiration words out to the people in the comments, in the chat. You know what I mean? It's not a time limit. It's not if I'm not on a certain topic that you want to be on that day. We can switch topics and talk about what you want to talk about. Especially if you can help someone in the chat. And they can be useful to us as well here at Vino Entertainment TV. Also, Vino Entertainment TV is also located on Instagram. You can find us on Instagram as well. If you have any thing you want to share with me, or let me know, or send me some inspirational words, anything of that sort, you can also email me at vinoentertainmenttv@gmail.com. And I will answer all questions. I'm not I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I do have some wise things to say, and you also might have some wise things that I can use as well, and that I can share with someone in the chat, or with everyone in the chat, matter of fact. But I just want to say thank you to Miss RH. She did my intro for me, and I love the intro, and she was a very nice woman to do that for me. And just to say that Miss RH is a very talented young woman, and she also is a very inspirational young woman, and she also have good words and good vibes, to say. And when she enters the room, she also brings out a positive vibe that she had when she enters the room. And once again, I want to thank my mentor, Miss Wicked Angel, for telling me that I can do it. She was so inspiring that I could do it. And at first it took me a while, because, of my employment and everything. And once I got that done with, I just went ahead and said, yeah, I can go ahead and do it. Let me just go ahead full force. So now that my ice has been broken, I'm going to be coming on quite often, more than daytime. I know definitely on Sundays I will be coming on live. And I also, like I said, sometimes you might also see me out in the community with some of the elders, some of the young people that's over 21, some parents who've been in firearm violence, with the kids and things of that sort. Maybe someone just has a great inspirational word, or may want to sing a song, to the chat. You just never know what you might get into once you get out in the community, and just working with the community and having fun. That's where you meet good people is in the community, and you also learn in the community from your elders as well. Elder would love for a person like me or yourself to come up and just sit down and just talk and just shoot the stuff. You know what I'm saying? They have words that you can learn. They have stories that you'll be wow about, inspirational stories you can believe. If you meet a veteran, just imagine all the words and the stories that a veteran could tell you about that he's went through as when he was a young man, when he was in the army and things of that sort. So to speak about veterans, one day I'm going to have a guy come on. He's a veteran which is my uncle. He's been a veteran for the last 40 years. And he also right now, his what he do right now, he raise birds, from babies. He feed them, and also he learned how to talk. He had plenty of pigeons and birds. He just let loose in the air and everything. So he's a veteran, and I'm sure that he has a lot of things that we can learn from when he was in the Army, and how he got out the Army safe at that time, and to what is he doing right now, and what gave him the inspiration to deal with birds, or to deal with parrots and things of that sort. I know for a fact that he feeds them from a baby to a bigger bird, saying, to be able to, provide for himself. And I know for a fact that he's raised pigeons, and I see him teach parrots how to speak words and things of that sort. So that may be very inspirational to someone who likes pets and things of that sort. But it's I'm going to be doing a lot of things also with Wicked Angel. We're going to be doing some things as far as exercising, a lot of girl talk and things of that sort. I'm going to try to get some men together to get together, have a men's day for men's in the chat. That way the men's won't feel like it's just everything's for women, because like I said, it's a men and women show. So I'm going to get a group of guys together that has been through life. Some older guys in their 40s, late 30s. I might find one in his early 20s. That way we can have a younger person perspective, as a mid-age person perspective, and a older age person perspective. That way we have all three categories of on the insight of looking at on everybody's thought of the story that they may have for that day. Yes, ma'am, Miss Denise. I did learn from the best, Miss Wicked Angel. I did. And she's been so helpful to me, and she's been trying to teach me this and teach me that. And she hadn't let me down just yet. We speak early in the morning time. We put our laptops out and things of that sort. And she have a coffee or her hot tea or something like that. But yeah, so I do thank everyone for coming out, and I thank you too, Miss Helen. I want my channel to be very encouraging, to other women and men, and show them that you can accomplish things that you didn't think you can accomplish, but those things can be accomplished as well. But on that note, I like to say thank everybody for coming out, and I love you guys, and I will be coming on tomorrow. And once again, I'm going to show my intro, and I'm going to be out. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the blessings. Good night.